certainly a very exciting day for us, the organization, and for JT and his family. We thought it was a perfect time to do it right before, obviously, the start of camp, and didn't really have any interest in starting camp without one. And we obviously thought he was a terrific choice. Just the way he prepares, he plays, how hard he competes. Just he goes over the boards looking to get into the fight, and he drags people into it, and that's what we need. And we're excited to have him here, have him as our captain.
Why did you feel like it was important for this team as captain?
Well, I played a long time. Mike's played a long time. I think where this organization's at, where our team's at, I think it's an important role for a team. I really do. And, for us and for me and the process we went through throughout the organization since Mike was hired, and trying to, make sure we got the choice right. If we didn't have the right person, we weren't just going to name anybody and just to say we have a C. But we felt like we had a lot of good choices, and JT rose to the top of that list for us, and we're thrilled to have him as our captain.
Chris and I went through an extensive process in making this decision. This wasn't something that was made off the cuff. This was an important decision for our group. We took it very seriously. Speaking from myself, I've had a number of conversations with a lot of the leaders on the team since I was hired throughout the course of the summer. Give those guys an opportunity to get to know me a little bit, gave me a chance to get to know them a little bit, which I think is an important element of getting off on the right foot here. Those relationships are important, especially amongst the leaders of this group. We feel comfortable with JT being the captain of the team, but by no means does it end there. We feel like we've got a strong leadership group, and it's the responsibility of all of us, ourselves included, to enhance that leadership and spread that leadership around. So, we think JT is a great selection. He's a good person. He represents in so many ways, what we hope Rangers hockey is going to look like with the way he plays the game. He's a fierce competitor, and he's a good person.
Oh, look at this. Here's a surprise.
It's me, Mario.
I know everybody loves Crosby, but it's okay. I'm today here.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Dukanik will play it into his own net. Hit the net! Hit the net!
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.